Hello everyone, myself Ruchi Patel, working as an assistant professor at LJ College of Physiotherapy. Today I am going to take second year topic and that is part 2 related to the ergonomic tips for the computer users. In previous lecture we have studied about ergonomics, what is ergonomics, related to the what we can say that is the wrong posture, what is MSD, what are the warning signs, and what are the different repetitive injuries. So, as we all know, the ergonomic is the scientific study of the human motion, and wrong posture already we have seen, so I'll not repeat it again. MSD, it's a musculoskeletal disorders which is associated with the computer users. Mainly, it is related to the back pain, neck pain, numbness, tingling sensation in the hand, then carpal tunnel syndrome, Guillaume's canal syndrome, and eye strain, obesity, stress. These are the common issues related to the computer users. So, in today's lecture, we are going to see about the solution. So, how to avoid these work-related musculoskeletal disorders? So, there are the main 5 points which help us to avoid this type of injuries. So, if we maintain proper posture, proper workstation, then proper diet control, proper exercise, and relaxation. We'll see one by one. So, as you all can see here, we can correct our posture. So here we'll see the actual posture which we should maintain. Of course, in a daily routine while working on the computer, will not be able to maintain this type of posture 100%. But the maximum time we can try to maintain this type of posture. So avoid excessive flexion of the forward flexion of the neck. So head should be in a up position. Eye should be looking at the forward direction. The hand or forearm should be 90-degree flexed position. The back should be properly supported with the backrest. Then shoulder should be relaxed. It should not be in a more higher position. That is, we can say in a elevated position, or it should not be in an excessive protracted position. The thigh part should be in the support with the chair, or we can say the sitting area. The leg should be properly supported. It is not required that every time you have to keep your leg on the firm surfaces. Just you can keep directly in the contact with the ground as well. But the thing is, the foot should not be in the away from the ground position. It should always be in the contact with the ground. And just we have to take care for the keyboard position as well as the mouse position and the proper height of the computer. So almost we can say if we get this type of workstation, then there will be the less chances for the work related issues. Proper lighting, proper management of the storage, proper resting footrest position, then a proper PC, and the proper sitting area, or we can say the proper chair. So first, we'll see about the chair. There are various types of ergonomically advised chair are available. The main criteria which we have to keep in the mind for the chair while selecting the chair, that is, it should have a proper back support, that is lumbar support, neck support should be there, proper forearm rest position, proper height and proper width of the forearm rest position should be maintained. The sit should be in a proper material, and there should be a waterfall sit area should be there. So here you all can see this sitting area is in the forward falling direction. So in the down there should be at least or minimum 5 casters should be there, and along with that there will be a the proper adjustment of the height should be available. Okay. And the main advantages if we maintain this type of, or we use this type of sitting chair, then it increase the stability of the upper body, that decrease the energy consumption, reduce the stress on the lower extremity, decrease the static muscle effort, and less demand on the circulatory system. So the main characteristics of the good chair that we have to keep in the mind, that should be a proper casters, there should be a 5 leg support, leg base should be available. There should be a waterfall sill, adjustable armrest height, adjustable foot backrest height. There should be a proper foot rest position, then adjustable sit height, and there should be a adjustable backrest tilt. Okay, so this basic, if we get the criterias in our chair, then it is advisable to use for the prolonged period of time. Then the keyboard, so always just keep this keyboard below to the elbow height. And if it is okay if you keep your palm on the your keyboard rest area, but don't rest your palm, that is wrist area, on the your resting part. So never rest your wrist on the surface. So here different types of keyboards are available, and depending on the requirement and depending on the comfort level, you can use this type of areas. So here the monitor height, so it should not be very much in the lower area. You all can see in this image that forward he has to move, or he has to go for the forward movement initially, but if he adjusts the height of the PC, then that will be more comfortable for him to work on the computer for the prolonged period of time. So place the computer monitor directly in front of you. So the right height is the depends on the person height, and just we have to keep this point in the mind that top of the screen should be at the eye level, and the distance of the computer screen should be 1 arm distance, 1 arm length away from the body. Okay, so here the mouse holders, various types of mouse holders are available depending on the requirement and depending on the patient comfort or the person comfort level, you all can use. But just we have to keep this point in the mind that wrist should not come in the contact with the surface. Okay, otherwise there will be the more chances for the median nerve and the ulnar nerve compression. So that is that we have already seen, that is carpal tunnel syndrome and Guillaume's canal syndrome chances will get more. So other than this point, we have to keep these all points in the mind, that proper lighting should be there. We should not work for the prolonged period of time in the darker area. Okay, it gives more strain to the eyes. Then proper storage organization. All the things whichever is required frequently, that should be placed near to your desk. So repeatedly twisting, repeatedly banding, forward banding movement can be avoidable. Then there should be not that much of noise pollution, because again it gives the stress to the person and it reduces the work quality. Then temperature should be maintained in a proper way. That should not be a that much of a cold atmosphere, or that should not be a that much of hot atmosphere. So depending on the environment, that temperature should be, or depending on the weather, the temperature should be adjustable. And the workload and the work environment, that also matters a lot to avoid this type of injuries. So it should be equally divided among the all the person who works with together, and the work environment should also be a very light, and it should be in a proper way, so it won't give the stress to the individual. So now the main role of the physiotherapist will come. So main, as you all can see here, the ergonomic advices which are given by the physiotherapist that the person has to follow, and other role that is related to the exercises. So we'll see that. So how to prevent this type of injuries? So warm up and stretch before the activities that are repetitive, static, or prolonged. So at least spend 15 to 20 minutes time, or we can spend half an hour time for ourselves in the morning just before going for the work. You all can do this type of basic stretching exercises that gives the warm up type of exercises to body, and it stretch the muscles which are in the tightened position. And take frequent break from any sustained posture. Like you should take at least break after every 20 to 30 minutes for 5 minutes. In that you all can do the light activities like walking in the surrounding area, or doing some stretching exercises, doing for the eye exercises, neck movement. So you all can do these all exercises in a sequence wise. You can divide the time, like in the morning I'll do for the neck exercises, then back exercises after this 1 hour. So in this way we can divide the exercises and we can move our body part simultaneously, and respect the pain position and stop the painful activities. So recognize the early signs of inflammatory process and treatment, and try to do treatment accordingly, and that is as early as possible. So the break role is most important. So most important role. So we have to take the mini breaks that helps the body to recover, and do the stretching exercises for various parts of the body, and give some rest to your eyes by looking at the distance object, because continuously looking at the near object in the PC might be the chances that your eye will become dry. Then if you are using continuously or frequently phones during the working on the computer, then try to avoid this type of activities on the phone that can strain your neck muscles, and again it will increase your pain. So there are various eye exercises that everyone can perform at the desk place. So periodically focus on the object that is 20 feet away, and blink your eyes repeatedly if they feel dry. So here you all can see these are the few exercises, that is moving the eye in upward, downward, sideways direction, so that the eyeball movement can be possible. So there are many breaks idea, few breaks ideas are there. In many companies, they are following that. They have the different area that the person, whoever wants to walk, they can walk, they can do walking meetings, they can do any sports or recreational activities. They place the TT table, then other activities that gives the recreational activities, and that helps the person to get refreshed. And there are the few exercises, that is we can say desk stretching exercises. So we can do this hand locking position and try to take your hand in the upward direction. Then in the standing position, try to bend your back in the side to side way. Then shoulder elevation movement, then neck movement in both the direction, side to side, forward and backward, and neck rotation movement. Wrist movement, that is in the downward and upward direction wrist motion. In the sitting position, also you can take your shoulder in upward direction, then stride stretching for the back muscles on both the side, this movement can perform. Then back extension movement in the sitting position also can be possible. And again the shake your hands, so just stand and do shaking movements of your hand bilaterally. So this is the brief idea related to all exercises. The shoulder movements in side to side way in the upward direction. Then we have shoulder movement, then neck movement, wrist movement. So each and every joints in the body, you just try to move in the during your working hours. So of course you have to listen your body. If you cannot focus or often feel tired during working hours, then take break and take good positions, and give some relaxation to your body. See what you can do to make your body, to make your work more comfortable for you. So always listen your body so that it helps you to work for the prolonged period of time. Your quality of work will get increased and your overall body will feel relaxed. So overall, if we feel or if we follow this thing, then we can avoid many stress injuries. Have a healthy food or healthy diet, then increase or take the fibers related food in your diet. Do some activities or exercises in a daytime, that is various types of treadmill walking, cycling activity, sweeping activity, free exercises of the upper body, lower body and whole bodies exercises, also core exercises you all can increase. Give some time for the relaxation to your body, and whenever you work, just follow this postural ergonomic advices and follow that. Not only the workplace as well as at the home, you have to follow while sleeping or while watching the TV. You all have to maintain your posture, or you have to see your body whether it is in a proper way or not. And last, postural correction or ergonomic advices you have to follow while you are working. Okay, so this is all about the brief idea related to the ergonomic tips for the computer users. There are many things which we can include according to the while seeing the patient or while seeing the client, we can advise, and according to their schedule we can plan out for the exercise protocol as well. Okay, thank you.